Hello, my friends. This is Cartoon Mark here with a video on how I approach drawing a caricature. We're going to be drawing this young lady here, and I'll explain to you why I chose her face. I'm going to try to put a picture in the picture up in here in my video edit, so let's try and get that up there. Okay, now we're going to be using pencil sketch. Now, when I work live, I have to do all this in my head, but I want to walk you through what I'm saying to myself, what I'm saying in my head, okay? So first off, and it's a lot of this, this book, I recommend this book, Caricatures by Keelan Parham, and also Tom Richmond's book, Mad Art of Caricature, obviously. So I listened to a lot of things of what Tom said. Now, when we look at this lady's face, I say a couple things right off the bat. I say, is this a long face or a wide face? And this one's a little tricky. I can see it being wide, but it is long also. So the next question you ask yourself, if you can't answer that, I usually say, where is most of the mass? Above the eye line or below the eye line? So I'm seeing most of it below the eye line. So, but I'm going to go with a long face on this one. So I would start with a rectangle shape. And I'm going to draw darker as I move here, as I move along. So this is how I do it in my head. Occasionally I pre-sketch, like a 10 or 20 second pre-sketch when I'm drawing live. Now at home in the studio, you can take your time and follow along. This is how I do it. Okay, we're going to go for that head shape, the T-shape, okay? Again, ignore the details. Ignore every little minute wrinkle detail. But you want to deconstruct this caricature. I'm seeing huge eyes, okay? And I'm kind of seeing her eyes close together. So we're looking at this T-shape that this forms. The letter T, like the eyes and the nose form a letter T. So you want to get that shape. Okay. And there is a slight angle. There are slightly angled in like that. So I'm trying to depict that as well. Again, I will draw darker momentarily. I may have to adjust this because I don't know if you can see everything. Okay, hopefully that works. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, and let's just get in the nose here really quick. I'm going to be working quick, guys, so because that's what I do live. So if I go fast, I apologize. It's got a small nose, but a long nose is what I'm seeing. And the mouth kind of goes at a little bit of an angle up towards this way. So we're going to depict that as well. Again, no details yet. Don't even sweat the details. Okay. Now is when I start to work on this head shape. Now, I'm seeing she has a tiny chin, but she is wide in the jawline, so... But again, I'm seeing these little cheekbones by the eyes are quite high on her. And then that wide jaw. Okay, I'm going to start to go a little darker here. And then that little bump out chin. And just use my eraser. Here it is. Sorry if I'm moving around here. There we go. And that chin definitely has it's a short chin, but it's hard to get it with these wide jaws that I'm seeing. And a thicker neck, you know. And let's just give her a quick little shoulders, just for reference. Nothing crazy. Bust line. Okay. I don't get too much into the bodies. You don't want to, yeah, I do when the time is right. Okay, now the upper part of the head, a lot of forehead, obviously. So I'd bring it way up here. But in order to do that, I gotta shrink it. It's skinnier to make the jaws look wider. So the hairline, all right, so I'm gonna darken all this in once I get it. So let's start our darkening in. Well, let me finish the hair first. The hair, just do the shape of the hair. Okay, obviously we're seeing, I gotta get these ears in. Look where the top of the ear is. It's almost even with the eyes. In children, it's generally, typically low ears on children. Try to caricature every part of your model. All right, she does have these little earlobes. Two things to caricature on the ears, whether the ears are attached or they have lobes. Mine are attached, but most people's have lobes. Okay, and now the hair shape. I'm just gonna do this quick here for you and depict the waviness of her hair. I'm gonna darken everything in, guys. I don't know if you can see that. Oops. Sorry for the weird angle. I'm just trying to get this right for you so you can see. All right. The waviness of the hair and whatnot. All right, there we go. So we're done. I mean, your heavy lifting is done. I think that's a good likeness. Now we're gonna flesh it out. All right, since we're on the hair, I'm gonna do that hair quick. Depict the waviness of it. I don't muck around with hair too much unless you really have to. This I can get away with these simple wavy lines, and it's understood that that's what her hair is. Okay, let's do the eyes. Very thin eyebrows, but she does have these wide, like surprised look eyes. Like you want to see how much white of the eyes is showing. She's got a lot of white showing. Okay, so, and notice the way I hold my pencil. This is just how I hold it. I'm not, like this. This is loose, sketchy. You can get all kinds of angles, whereas this is very tight. I use it like this when I get the Crayola marker, but for right now, this is what we're doing. And I see small kind of pupils there. And eyelashes, very thin eyebrow. I'm darkening it so you can see it. Next eye seems to be a bit wider, like a bit more open. Notice that on people. Some of their eyes are not always the same, like my eyes. One of my eyes closes more than the other, and Tom Richmond is one of the only ones who's ever depicted that on me out of all the people who draw me. I think Paul Avinizay got it once, but yeah, Tom's good. Kind of little lines underneath, little bit of eyelashes underneath, but not really too much. Okay, and the other eyebrow. You want to look at the space between the top of the eye and the bottom of the eyebrow. Is there a lot of skin in between it, or is it, closer to the eye? This one, there's a lot of space. So we're going to leave it like that. Darken in this nose. I always come down to the bottom of the nose to start. It's like your anchor point. She's got these flared nostrils, not too flared, but just like that. And lips, not much of a lip. She's got a tight kind of smile, not a lot of teeth showing. Okay, I'm not going to muck around with too much teeth, but she has a tiny gum line showing, so we're going to indicate that. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but you do want to get your likeness. And your smile line. Okay, now we're changing direction of the pencil just so we got more control here. What are those lips doing? Okay, they're kind of a wide at the middle like that. Highlight there. Smile line is going like this. Not all smile lines are the same. Again, I would do that smile line a lot lighter, like barely depicting. I would actually do it very much lighter than. I don't know why I'm having a tough time with that. It's just showing up too dark. Okay. Sorry, it's getting a little messy on me there. Not everything's perfect, guys. Let's just try it again. All right. And yeah, she's got a wider neck. Always make it dark here by the hair to kind of push that face forward. And you could draw some shadow underneath the neck like that to show the head. And I always draw the collarbone. And that's my quick approach on how to draw a caricature. All right. I know this one eye is a little bit different, kind of match them, try to match, but that eye is a little wider in her photo. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope this helped you out.